Welcome to 2025. We have made it to a new year, and with it comes new and exciting things to be thinking about from a financial planning, wealth management standpoint. And as a result, we have put together a guide for clients and prospective clients to utilize to make sure that they are streamlined and ready to go to make 2025 the best possible financial year for them and their family. As we look through this guide that we put together, there's a whole bunch of different variables to consider across cash flow, personal goals, asset and debt management, insurance, legal, tax stuff, estate, all kinds of things you can be thinking about. I'm going to just highlight three of those, the three biggest areas that I think in January of any given year, someone should be thinking about and focusing on as they enter the new year. The very first one is going to be what I would call cash flow. That would fall under the purview of your general financial plan. And the questions you'd be asking in reviewing your cash flow in a new year is, am I expecting my income to change materially? So from one year to the next, now that we're in a new year, are there going to be major changes to your income? The other thing that I would add to that, this is especially important for retirees, is if you had a cash flow plan put together previously, where did you fall relative to what you were expecting to do in 2024? Often your cash flow plan is what's guiding your withdrawal rates, your withdrawal details, how you're supplementing your retirement lifestyle. So where did you fall in terms of your expected withdrawals in 2024? Were you right on the mark? Did you spend more than you were expecting to? Did you spend less? How does that look for 2025? Very important to make sure you're checking on those things year over year so you don't run out of money 10 or 15 years. In a similar and also fun sort of strategic planning vein, again, is your income changing this year? Should you consider some specific tax strategies? Is this a year where you're trying to reduce as much taxable income as possible because your income is going to be higher in 2025? Or is it the opposite? Is your 2025, this is your first year of retirement? Is your income tax liability going to be much lower this year? Are there strategic things that you should consider doing around your required minimum distributions potentially, or a Roth conversion, or taking gains from investments that have appreciated? The second piece, number two, that I'd be focused on as you're starting a new year is contributions to retirement accounts. You might be thinking, well, we're already past 2024, 1231 passed, Pat, so how can I make contributions for 2024? Well, if you're familiar with the tax code, you'll know you can make IRA, individual retirement account contributions, up until your tax filing deadline, or April of 2025 this year for 2024. So that's great. And that applies for your individual retirement account, a Roth retirement account, and a SEP or self-employment plan retirement account. So if you worked and had a self-employment income in 2024, you might be eligible up until your tax filing deadline to put away some pretty significant earnings potentially. Those are things you should be thinking about, kicking around, or just regular IRA Roth contributions. If 2024, again, for those who are getting ready for retirement, if you're winding down on your final years of earned income, which is the key to being able to contribute to any IRA, do you have earned income? Was 2024 the last year you have it? Maybe you should consider doing an IRA, and maybe you should consider a backdoor Roth contribution as well, which we can always detail. The third and final item that I would be considering, amongst others, but in terms of top three, is this a milestone year for me? What I mean by that is, am I turning a specific age that has some sort of tax ramification, financial planning ramification? Some of the ages that those categories would fall into is age 50 plus. You can make elevated contributions to retirement accounts if you're working. Age 59 and a half, you can roll over money from retirement accounts, obviously, oftentimes, or you can withdraw money without penalties. Age 62. Any of the ages in your 60 or you're getting ready for retirement, are you Social Security eligible? Are you Medicare eligible? 65. All of those age milestones would be really important to key in on. Is this your first year of required minimum distributions? Do you know the rules around when you're supposed to take your distributions? Do you have charitable inclinations? Should you be looking at making a qualified charitable distribution? These are all items, age milestones. Am I turning a specific age this year? Is there something that I can do about it now? What should my plan be? So those are the three. Feel free to access our full guide by clicking whatever is in this link. Start getting your personal goals together. I know one of mine is to start getting some background art behind me so that this blank white wall is a little more friendly and enticing in these videos. And happy 2025, everybody.